از من پرسیدن که آیا در سالهای آتی امکان کشتن 40 میلیون آمریکایی در عرض یک شب با استفاده از بمب اتم وجود داره؟ متاسفانه جواب این سوال بله است. حالا من تبدیل به مرگ شدم، نابودگر دنیا.
Oppenheimer, the father of atomic bomb, was a combination of brilliance and madness that changed the course of the world. With an insatiable thirst for science and a deep sense of social responsibility, he left an indelible and irreversible mark on the world. J. Robert Oppenheimer was born on April 22, 1904 in New York. Oppenheimer studied at Harvard University and received a bachelor's degree in chemistry in 1925. Then he studied physics at the University of Cambridge and then at the University of Göttingen, where he received his doctorate in 1927. He held academic positions at the University of California, Berkeley, and California Institute of Technology and played a significant role in theoretical physics, including quantum mechanics and nuclear physics. In 1942, Oppenheimer was hired to work on the Manhattan Project, and in 1943 he was appointed director of the project's Los Alamos laboratory in New Mexico, which was responsible for developing the first nuclear weapons. His leadership and scientific expertise were effective in the success of this project. On July 16, 1945, he was present in the first atomic bomb tested called Trinity. In August 1945, these weapons were used against Japan in bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the only nuclear weapons ever used in an armed conflict. After the war, Oppenheimer became the chairman of the General Advisory Committee of the newly established United States Atomic Energy Commission. He made many efforts for the international control of nuclear energy and in order to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons and the nuclear arms race with the Soviet Union. During government debates in 1949 and 1950, he opposed the development of the hydrogen bomb and took a stand on defense issues that angered some factions in the United States government and military. During the McCarthyism era, his stances, along with his past connections with individuals and organizations affiliated with the Communist Party, led to the revocation of his permission to enter a highly controversial meeting in 1954. Excluded from direct political influence, he continued to study physics. 9 years later, President John F. Kennedy awarded him the Enrico Fermi Award as an honor. In 2022, 55 years after his death, the United States government annulled the 1954 decisions and recognized Oppenheimer's loyalty. Oppenheimer was a heavy smoker and was diagnosed with throat cancer in late 1965. He fell into a coma on February 15, 1967 and died shortly after on February 18 at his home in Princeton, New Jersey at the age of 62. A week later, a memorial service was held in Alexander Hall on the Princeton campus. 600 of his scientific, political, and military colleagues participated in his ceremony. Oppenheimer's body was cremated and his ashes were placed in an urn. His wife took the ashes to St. John's Island and left the urn in the sea. Today, this area is known as Oppenheimer Beach. Oppenheimer's body was cremated and his ashes were placed in an urn. His wife took the ashes to St. John's Island and left the urn in the sea. Today, this area is known as Oppenheimer Beach.